I'm going to do a whole lot of videos real fast, you guys. You'll probably see like 15 or 20 pop up in the next 2 hours. And I'm hoping that I don't get interrupted doing this. My brother-in-law, stepsister's fiance, whatever, is going to sleep downstairs tonight. So I've got to get as many of these done before I got a list of probably like 200 words I want to do videos on. And I'm not sure which one to start with. So I figured I'd just do lost. I know it's the very first word I wrote down. It says it right here, lost. And I felt almost unable to think today, very vacant, very unreliable. Hold on, I gotta adjust my camera just a little bit so I can get. Sometimes it's important to be intelligent. Sometimes it's important to be forward-thinking and, have cognitive ability. But sometimes you just need to be lost. Sometimes it's okay if you don't know what you're doing. If you're walking along and you know which direction you're going, but which street you're on isn't really important. This morning I was walking and I was going down a road that I had never been on before, and I knew where I had started, and I knew which direction I was headed, and I knew the direction I wanted to be in, but my destination and the distance between wasn't necessarily important. It was just sort of there. It was just sort of an event. And it was okay that I was lost. But being lost literally is very different from being lost mentally. This evening, I was sitting down trying to listen to someone give a talk, a speech or whatever, and I found it very difficult to sit and listen because my mind was wandering. And unlike walking this morning and not having a destination, this evening, working my thoughts, I did have a specific destination. I wanted to be in the spot where the person from the stage was talking about the specific thing he was saying, and I was supposed to be able to be on walking the same path as him, thinking the same thing. But my mind was wandering, and I was a little lost mentally, and the thoughts I had would not stay on track. I kept wandering, so I had to write stuff down. I had to take notes, and I don't normally have to take notes, and it makes me feel terrible to say that I need to take notes, that it's necessary to write something down, because in all reality, that seems such a vacant idea to me. To write something down only distracts me more. I mean, rather, I may have written 2 or 3 words that the guy from the stage has said, but in all reality, I wrote 15 or 16 words that had nothing to do with what he said. So, being lost physically is an easy thing to fix. It's an easy repair. You just, as long as you know roughly where you're going, you can stay on that same path and find where you're supposed to be. Or if you don't have no idea which way you're going, you ask somebody. You say, I'm a little lost. But being lost mentally is a completely different scenario. It's a completely different job. To be lost mentally is like saying, I'm walking this direction, and I don't have anywhere to go, and my path is being led by someone else. It's just my mind is refusing to walk it, and that is such a terrible feeling, thought, or idea. Hold on, I just got this paperclip stuck in here. That's quite amazing. Oh yeah, see that I got a hooked paperclip, and I use it sometimes to pry stuff open or pick stuff out, or it's really great for resetting the disk drive on my computer. Unfortunately, it also gets dropped in hooked places it probably shouldn't be hooked sometimes. So I ought to put that down and see you guys later. I'm going to tell you later. Bye. post another video in about 5 minutes.